Hello, beauties. Here is the view of my beautiful hike I do every morning. That makes me so happy, and it makes me so fulfilled. It makes me so calm. It makes me so peaceful. I just wanted to share it with each of you this morning. I had some thoughts that were running through my mind. So after I do this hike, which is gorgeous, you can see the water on one side and then you see the city on the other. Once a week I come and I like sit here on this ground, this gravel ground anyway. I like just to take a moment sometimes in life. Like, I don't know, we're always going and we're always moving. And if you're creative like me, you're always having ideas flow you. You're always channeling. You're always kind of living in a fantasy land sometimes of what idea, what magic is going to come through me. You like to romanticize life and the future and where everything is going to go. So, Anyway, so I wanted to come on because I was romanticizing. I was in that space and I said, Colleen, just exhale. And I just took like a really big exhale. I just breathed out all of my ideas, all of the thoughts inside my head. And then I just kind of observed what thought was there, what came up for me. And it was the thought of gratitude. And that's never really happened to me before, where I've, exhaled and the initial thought was gratitude. It was more always of a place of, that problem or this thing, or how is that going to work out? I don't know. Maybe many of you can relate. And I just felt this deep peace when I exhaled and gratitude. And like I said, that's never really happened for me. It's always been like, what's the next thing? What's the next movement? What's the next idea, the next creation, the next business strategy? Not strategy, but, next launch, next connection that I'm looking for to bring this product or, thing to life. And so I thought it was pretty profound today that I exhaled and it was gratitude. Just being able to sit on this ground and have the sun pierce my face and look at the beautiful downtown. And then I looked on Instagram and I saw that the U.S. offered the Ukrainian president to leave his country. And he said, no, I'm going to stay and fight. And he's in the military, like on the ground. And I just thought that spoke volumes of character. I thought it spoke volumes of the love of country. And even there was like a Miss Ukraine, a beauty pageant. She is in combat. And I think that just shows the beauty of what love can do when you have love for a country, when you have love for a place, when you have love for someone, when you have love for yourself. Probably most importantly yourself. When you have love for yourself, how much you'll go to bat for yourself, how much you will connect to what truly matters in this life, even if it means life or death. But it's like in the name of love, like you'd do anything. And so anyway, I don't know, I just had all these thoughts that kind of were running through my head, and I just felt really called to come on and share them, because I think a lot of you think that, I don't know, I just am off in my life doing all these things, or I don't know, living this life sometimes of out or happiness or whatever. But the reality is my life requires a lot of alone time. My life requires a lot of self-reflective time. And I really enjoyed that time. I really liked that time because it allows myself to observe my true thoughts, exhale things that don't really matter, and come back into presence with my body and with my mind of what does matter. So anyway, I just felt called to share that because I felt really proud of myself that the first feeling after an exhale was gratitude. So anyway, if you like this conversation, you want to go deeper, you've been feeling called to my work, we've been feeling called to me, I highly recommend joining my How to Become a Powerful Manifestor course. It's 8 weeks. We start on Wednesday. The enrollment date was meant to end Friday, but there was a few of you that wanted some extra time. And we have the welcome one done and module 1 done. And then the live will go on Wednesday that we're adding. So how I teach manifestation is in an 8 sequential model. And in the first module, week 1, I'm going to be adding to it. And it was beautiful because last night I was laying in bed and I was just exploring different realms and all these new paradigms and new ways of being and new ideas of manifestation came through me. And so that's why it's even cooler that today when I'm sitting here, the first exhale I had, gratitude was present. Gratitude was here as when I washed away everything that I thought was my problem. When I thought I needed to rush towards, that was it. So I love you. And I think that you're doing amazing. If you're not able to join one of my courses at this time, I highly recommend my books. Sorry, there's a huge, large cricket, a big cricket. You can hear it, the sound of nature. I just love the sound of nature. You listen and there's birds and everything. But anyway, I recommend my books, Live Your Truth or An Uncompromised Life. My second book is more of technology-based education system. So if you're into that, I highly recommend it. But I love you, and I just want you to know that you're on the right path, and whatever you're doing is right for you. And none of us have the answers to this life, how it's going to work, how we're supposed to act, and none of us have the secret sauce. It's always going to be a practice of returning to you, a practice of remembering you. And so these courses that I offer, these books, my products, they're always a returning home that is within you. So anyway, I'm excited to meet you. I'm excited to see you soon. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.